What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the general sneak peek for the sign of Taurus. Okay, what's good, Taurus? You guys are first this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. Um, just a good reminder, if you guys have not seen the short um, from Saturday in reference to the zodiac lineup, Taurus, this is your permanent spot. Okay, you guys are in the week two lineup, and this is permanent. Okay, so every month you guys are part of week two. Okay, so just want to let you guys know that. If you ever want to know any updates to the channel, you can always go on greetings and exclusives on my playlist, and that will pretty much, there's a group of videos in there talking about any updates. Okay, I did do one while I was on break at the end of August, so go and check that out so you can find out some special information and announcements. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I feel like we need to shuffle again before we start. I always shuffle all of my decks and cleanse them before I start doing the readings in general. So I'm just going to shuffle one more time. I feel like we need a reshuffle, possibly some new energy coming in for you guys while I'm in the midst of doing your reading. Okay, primarily your readings are for Taurus Sun, but hopefully you don't mind sharing your energy with placement signs such as Moon or Venus or any other particular placement in someone's birth chart. Okay, so now that we've reshuffled for the energy, welcome new energies. I truly appreciate your viewership. So we're going to start with 2 from the top, as you guys should know by now. 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and then 1 energetically from the middle. Okay, so there we go. Hopefully you guys can see all of those. Let's see where your energy is for the week, Taurus. So we have the Chariot, okay, the 2 of Wands, the Star right in the middle of your read, right in the middle of your spread, okay, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, a little nice reshuffle here. Who knows what would have came out if we did not reshuffle. Okay, just so y'all know, I do not look at the cards at all before I start. Okay, I don't look at the bottom and I don't look at the top. All right, so loving this energy. The Star has been quite popular ever since last week. Okay, you guys can feel free to, if you know your birth chart placements or have one in particular that's very important to you, such as maybe your moon, okay, you can go and look at those readings from last week. Libra, Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio were done last week. Okay, so let's get into this Chariot. Okay, let's get into the Chariot. So of course you guys know that Cancer is the Chariot energy, okay, which again, like I said, got a reading last week. Okay, so you could either be dealing with that sign or have it in your chart. Okay, it's something about either someone coming towards you or moving forward towards something. Okay, it's usually it's a major arcana, and so it could be some major movement as far as something moving forward. Okay, we'll get clarifiers shortly. Then we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, 2 of Wands. You see the 2 of Wands is holding like a world in their hand. Okay, so you have 1 wand behind them standing and then 1 in their hand. Okay, that usually means ready to embark on something. Okay, while you've made a foundation in one place, it's time to make another foundation elsewhere. The question is where or how. Okay, so I like the fact that this Two of Wands is kind of facing towards this Chariot. Okay, so it could mean someone, like I said, moving towards you. Okay, next we have the Star. Okay, the Star card, another major arcana. I believe Aquarius energy here. Okay, so some kind of, usually the Star is talking about some kind of healing energy. Okay, and so maybe there is some healing energy between you and another person, because this Knight of Pentacles is right behind it. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles is holding a pentacle in their hand, of course, moving forward in a opposite direction, but doesn't, don't take that too, too much to heart. Okay, someone coming with some form of an offer, if you will. Okay, nothing mediocre, but something with a little bit, maturity on it. Okay, or around it. Okay, pentacles don't always have to mean money, like you guys should know by now. It could also mean something of value. It could be information, it could be resources. Okay, and then you have this Fool energy. Are you willing to take a chance on this offer? Okay, the Fool stands for new beginnings. Okay, Taurus, so that is what I'm seeing with this spread here. Okay, possibility some healing has occurred for either you or someone around you. Okay, and they're ready to possibly move forward towards you with some form of an offer. Okay, so let's get into the clarifiers. I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle the clarifiers too, since, and normally I do this anyway, when I do the writer's weight, just to be fair. Okay, so there's a lot of changing energy. Okay, we did just have a full moon, and then there's also Mercury retrograde going on. Okay, so if you guys haven't already, you can go and also check out the monthly manifestation for September. Could be some more messages there for you. For the full moon, there may be some obstacles to face in reference to emotional or mental, which the strength needs to be high in reference to those obstacles that you may be facing. And you got to consider that between kind of almost like, I think like August, you had the 10th and the 11th being massive ascensions for a lot of people, a lot of awakening going on. Okay, so let's go ahead, just suggesting you guys go and check that reading out. Okay, it's on my channel under monthly manifestations. So one from the top for the Chariot, second from the top for the Two of Wands, one from the bottom for the Star, second from the bottom for the Knight of Pentacles, and then one energetically from the middle for the Fool. Okay, so let's check these out one at a time, Taurus. The Chariot with the Eight of Swords. Okay, Chariot with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is usually talking about some kind of like stuck energy, maybe not being able to move as freely. Okay, I don't feel like that's you, Taurus. I think that may be someone around you. Like I said, strong mixture of energies, if you will. Okay, so birth chart placements may be all over the place these next few readings. Okay, Also could be some possible cross watching. Um, if you're feeling stuck, Taurus, it could be just in reference to maybe some things that are going on in your life right now, and wanting to kind of get over something, okay? But feeling like you can't. And that may be why you may be feeling stuck, okay? That's just for some of you, not everyone. Get in where you fit in. So, we have the Two of Wands being clarified by the King of Wands, okay? Very nice. First time I've ever seen this happen, okay? So, since I've been doing readings, Two of Wands with the King of Wands. Feels like if this is in reference to someone around you, as far as making kind of a decision to come towards you, it's hard to say a page-like energy going on, but Two of Wands is usually talking about making some kind of decision also, okay? And so maybe this person has finally made the decision on getting into this King of Wands energy and being a little bit more determined, okay? Possibly if they've been maybe reconsidering some things, or possibly they've been doing some healing, not you, okay? Maybe you've just been minding your own business and all of a sudden, while you've been minding your business, someone's finally made some kind of decision to come towards you in this king-like energy, okay? In the Two of Wands energy, like I said, Page of Wands is like coming to mind, okay? Because usually with the page, it's light determination, it's kind of, trying to understand what you want to do or how you want to do it, or for this particular person, okay? And so they're now in this strong, definitive notion of finally making a decision, okay? And that's possibly what's going on here when you're going from a Two of Wands to a King of Wands, and that's a huge leap, okay? That's a huge leap, Taurus. So be ready for it. That's all I can say, okay? So the Star is being clarified by more Wands energy with the Three of Wands, okay? So we go from Two of Wands to a Three of Wands, okay? Which is, you have three people here kind of holding up the Wands energy with the Star, okay? So it's finally time for healing, okay? If it has not happened already, it may have been a decision to finally heal something, okay? And finally get some footing, more sturdy or stable footing on what this person wants or what you want from this person, okay? Let's move forward. Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Hearts, okay? Nine of Hearts is the Nine of Cups, which is usually talking about some form of accomplishments, okay? So possibly I'm feeling as though when this person comes to you, you are pretty accomplished, okay? Emotionally, you are accomplished with a lot of things, okay? Possibly in your personal life, maybe personal endeavors, things of that nature, okay? When this person comes to you, all right? And so with coming with Pentacles energy, which is Earth energy, you, Capricorn and Virgo, okay? With water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it's going to be something of a sense of maybe asking this person or telling this person that you're very secure within yourself. So what is it that they can bring to the table, okay? Because you are possibly looking for Cups energy, not Pentacles energy, unless it's going to be in the form of, like I said, information, okay? Something of value, something of worth, okay? And that's possibly what they could bring to you after this healing is done, okay? So the Fool is what what is being clarified by the Fool, okay? First time for everything. The Fool being clarified by the Fool, okay? Now, I'm speechless at this moment I love when this kind of happens though, when, you know, double the energy comes out on one particular card and one placement in your spread. It always brings me joy to see it, especially when it's something like this. Okay, so I feel as though double full energy is possibly between you and this person are really looking for a new beginning. It's talking about wiping the slate clean and maybe taking a risk on a few things. Okay, so if it's primarily you, Taurus, you've got a lot of new beginnings coming, okay? Is what I'm feeling. As long as you are determined to get it, okay? Um, Part of the monthly manifestations for September is talking about claiming what's yours. And I feel like this is what's in store, okay? Is this newfound energy of knowing what's yours, knowing what maybe someone else knowing what's theirs too, which might be just you. Okay, so let's get into your elemental oracle. I'm loving this energy. Like, this is really nice, clean. It's like it feels like real clean, pure energy. And I guess because this star card is right here in the middle, signifying some kind of healing. Okay, some kind of healing, someone maybe realizing your worth, or you realizing your worth with this Three of Wands and having the strength to move forward. Okay, so I'm going to get into this elemental oracle one last shuffle, and then we'll cut and we'll refer to the bottom of the deck for your advice. Okay. So, at the bottom of the deck, we have Depth Lake. Okay, Depth Lake. Okay. Sorry for the glare. It's a beautiful card. 31 as is the number. You have someone here at the bottom of the lake, water energy, being signified here, while there is this kind of like castle above the water. Okay, every time I turn around, this saying always ends up coming up, more so I think during water signs, where I usually say still waters run deep. Okay, and so I feel like, and we have the star card here, okay, even though that's Aquarius energy, I'm referring to the water associated within the star card. Okay, where I feel like I'm hearing that song by Big Sean. That shit get deep. Okay. So there's going to possibly be some sharing of some deep emotions. Okay. We do have this Nine of Hearts energy paired with this Knight of Pentacles, and so there could be some deep emotions possibly coming forth, okay, to maybe solidify your accomplishments, okay, possibly. And then with this full energy of a new beginning, okay. So really take the time to maybe dive deep into what it is that you truly want or want to accomplish for yourself, in the sense of if there's other things that you want to pursue, like really get deep within yourself on what it is, okay? And like I said, if it's not just about you, it could be within a person who needs to dive deep into what they want between your connection, okay, with each other. So let's get into the book. Like I said, this is water element, okay? And so it says lake, depth. Do not take the shallow or alternative. Deep dive. Do the research. Do not cut corners. You may not be seeing the whole picture. So take your time with a decision. Okay? Profundi, which is Latin for deep. Okay? So whatever you do, it says do not cut corners, okay? So if it's something that you're trying to pursue, do not take the easy way out, okay? If it's too easy and you go with that easy route, you're going to have to make changes later, okay, Taurus? So reevaluate, really expand your mind and really dig deep into what it is that you're about to pursue. Do your research before you get into it, okay? Because if you go through the easy route and just say, oh, you think of an idea, but you don't think of all the different variables and possibilities with it, you will have to possibly redo it, okay? So make sure you do not cut corners, okay? You did have transformation pressure up underneath, okay? So there is some transforming about to be done. You may feel a little bit of pressure to maybe get something done, okay? And that may be a project or something that you're working on. Just try to, again, you want to take your time to make sure something is done right, okay? Um, I will tell you, me personally, whenever I'm working on something, I don't like to work, I like to work smarter, not harder, okay? And so, with that being said, I always reevaluate things before I do them, okay? I always think ahead as far as what type of questions someone may ask, or I kind of like review it in a sense of if I was an outsider, how would I, answer something, okay? And that's in regards to a possible project, okay? So some of you may have a project that you're working on. Make sure you reevaluate things. Maybe it's a class assignment or something like that. If you're in college, review it. There's something that's missing that you didn't see the first time, okay? So make sure you're proofreading before you submit something in, okay? So with that being said, Taurus, that's all that I have for you guys this evening. We do have 4 more readings this week. So until then, peace.